Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. You know what? Today is Tuesday, June the 16th, 2020. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Mary Jalabunya and Julie Weinrich and Al Colmer. So, without further ado, here's a birthday song for the three of you. I said, hey, Julie, and Mary, and Al. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. Hey, and I am 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Al, hey, Julie, and hey, Mary. You know, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday to you, I say. You know, you're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you today. And many more. You cha 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 cha. The throat is going dry, dry. And then I've got some Facebook posts from my Facebook friends. Yes, I got one from Melissa and Karen Sanders. That's Melissa Holtz. That is. And then little Amanda Sue, or Amanda Sue Little. That it never ends. We play Facebook tag all day long. It is fun. Almost as good as this song. Facebook, Facebook, pokey pokey poo. Facebook, Facebook, I'm a poking you. All right. Anyway, there we go. Hi, 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 hi. All right. So I make them up as I go along. All right. All right. They can't all be winners. All right. How about the weather forecast today brought to you by Wallace Resale? That's right. Wallace Resale on Facebook. That's Wallace Resale. Go there. Peruse their items down below. And it looks like they've got a whole bunch of patio furniture in right now. So you might take a look at some wicker patio furniture. Okay. Anyway, that being said, tonight's weather looks like it's going to have clear skies. Lows around 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable southeast at about 4 miles per hour. And then Wednesday, June the 17th, mainly sunny sky. Highs around 88 degrees Fahrenheit with winds running a southeasterly direction at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then clear skies throughout the night with lows climbing way down around 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then Thursday, June the 18th, sunny skies, 91 degree Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that's good that they're from the south. When they start blowing in from the east, we're going to get rain. So that's all we got to not worry about. Anyway, then how about clear skies with a few passing clouds overnight? 67 for the low, and winds are going to be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then Friday, June the 19th, inverted in intervals of clouds and sunshine. Highs around 94 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Winds are going to be around 7 miles per hour. And then mostly cloudy skies in the evening. Isolated thunderstorms may develop after midnight. Lows around 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 30%. Then Saturday, June the 20th, partly cloudy skies with afternoon showers or thunderstorms. Highs around 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. Scattered thunderstorms. In the evening, lows around 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And then Sunday, June the 21st, sunshine and clouds mixed in. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. Highs around 89 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. A few clouds later on in the evening, and throughout the night. Lows are going to be around 70 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to southwest at approximately 6 miles per hour. And there you have your 7-day, 5-day forecast. It's supposed to be a 5-day forecast, but since I got you in the middle of the night here almost, uh, you got 6 days. So there you have it. Brought to you by Family First Home Health Care. Yes, that's Family First Home Health Care. Wake up. Start Notepad. Family First. Go to sleep. That's right, Family First Home Healthcare, LLC. Speak to Brandy or Tracy at 636-734-9802 between the working hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Office is located at 111 Westport Plaza, Suite 600, St. Louis, Missouri. Whether they're there or not, I am not sure due to the COVID situation. COVID-19 virus situation, but you can contact them on the World Wide Web. That's Family First. That's Family 1STHHC.com or Family First HHC at gmail.com. You can throw in your applications right there. That's where you want to put them. Alrighty then. Now then, how about our evening story? Yes, that's right. The daytime story for the day. The story for the day is another one out of the Grimm's fairy tales. Anyway, I'm going to see how many pages first. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can handle this. We done this yesterday, and shoosh, it's a little long. I mean, 4 pages, and it seems to be so long, but we're going to try it. Anyway, here we go. This one is called The Berman Town Musicians. Once upon a time, a man had an ass, which for many years carried sacks to the mill without tarrying. At least, however, its strength was worn out. At last, however, its strength was worn out. It was no longer of any use for work, according to its master. Accordingly, its master began to ponder as to how best to cut down its keep. But the ass, seeing there was mischief in the air, ran away and started on the road to Birmingham. There he thought that he could become a town musician. When he had been traveling a short time, he fell in with a hound, who was lying panting on the road as though he had run himself off his legs. "Well, what are you panting so for, Growler?" said the ass. "Ah," said the hound, "just because I'm old and every day I get weaker, and also because I can no longer keep up with the pack. My master wanted to kill me, so I took my departure. But now, how am I to earn my bread?" "Do you know what?" said the ass. "I am going to Burma, and shall there become a town musician. Come with me, and take your part in the music, and I shall play the lute, and you shall beat the kettle drum." The hound agreed, and they went on. A short time after they came upon a cat sitting in the road with a face as long and as wet as a wet week. "Well, what has been crossing you, Whiskers?" asked the ass. "Well, who can be cheerful when he is out at elbows?" said the cat. "I am getting on in years, and my teeth are blunted." I am perfect to sit by the stove and purr instead of hunting round for after mice. But just because of this, my master wanted to drown me. I made myself scarce, but now I don't know where to turn. Well, come along to Burma with us, said the ass. You are a great hand at serenading, so you can become a town musician. The cat consented and joined them. Next, the fugitives passed by a yard where a barn door fowl was sitting on the door, crowing with all its might. You crow so loud, you pierce one through and through, said the ass. What is the matter? Why didn't I prophesy fine weather for the Lady Day? For the Lady Day. When Our Lady washes the Christ child's little garment and wants to dry it, but not without standing. What? Why didn't I prophesy fine weather for Lady Day? When Our Lady washes the Christ child's little garment and wants to dry it, but notwithstanding this, because Sunday visitors are coming tomorrow, the mistress has no pity, and she has ordered the cook to make me into soup. So I shall have my neck wrung tonight. Now I am crowing with all my might while I have the chance. Come along, Redcomb, said the ass. You had much better come with us. We are going to Burma, and you will find a much better fate there. You have a good voice, and well, when we make music together, there will be quite quality in it. The cock swallowed himself. The cock allowed himself to be persuaded, and they all four went off together. They could not, however, reach the town in one day, and by evening they arrived at a wood where they determined to spend the night. The ass and the hound lay down under a big tree. The cat and the cock settled themselves in the branches, the cock flying right up to the top, which was the safest place for him. Before going to sleep, he looked around once more in every direction. Suddenly it seemed to him that he saw a light burning in the distance. He called out to his comrades that there must be a house not far off, for he saw a light. Very well, said the ass, let us set out and make our way to it, for the entertainment here is very bad. The hound thought some bones or meat would suit him, too. So they set out in the direction of the light, and soon saw it shining more clearly, and getting bigger and bigger, till they reached a brightly lighted robber's den. The ass, being the tallest, approached the window and looked in. "What do you see, old jackass?" asked the cock. "What do I see?" answered the ass. "Why, a table spread with delicious foods and drinks, and robbers seated at it, enjoying themselves." "That would just suit us," said the cock. "Yes, if we were only three, answered the ass. Then the animals took counsel as to how to set about driving the robbers out. At last they hit upon a plan. The ass would take up his position with his 4 feet on the window sill. The hound was to jump on his back, the cat to climb up on the hound, and last of all the cock flew up and perched on the cat's head. When they were thus arranged, at a given signal, they all began to perform their music. The ass brayed, the hound barked, the cat meowed, and the cock crowed. Then they dashed through the window, shivering the sh- sh- crashing through the window, breaking the panes. And the robbers jumped up at the noise, and they thought nothing less than that a demon was coming in upon them. And they fled into the wood in the greatest alarm. Then the four animals sat down to the table, and helped themselves according to the taste, and ate as though they had been starving for weeks. When they had finished, they extinguished the light, and looked for sleeping places, each one to suit his own nature and taste. The ass lay down on the manure heap, the hound behind the door, the cat on the hearth near the warm ashes, and the cock flew up to the rafters, as they were tired from the long day and the long journey. They soon went to sleep. When midnight was past and the robbers saw from a distance that the light was no longer burning, no longer burning, and that all seemed quiet, and the chief said, "We ought not to have been scared by a false alarm," and ordered one of the robbers to go and examine the house. Finding all quiet, the messenger went into the kitchen to kindle a light and take the cat's glowing eyes fire fiercely for live coals. He held a match closer to them so as to light it. But the cat would stand no nonsense. It flew at his face, spat and scratched, and he was terribly frightened and ran away. He tried to get out, but by the back door, but the hound was laying there, jumped up and bit his leg, and as he ran across the manure heap in front of the house, as the ass gave him a good sound kick with his hind legs, while the cock, who had woken up at the uproar, quite fresh and gay, cried out from his perch, "Cock-a-doodle-oo! Cock-a-doodle-oo!" Thereupon the robber ran back as fast as he could to the chief, and said, "There is a gruesome witch in the house, who breathed on me and scratched me with her long fingers. Behind the door there stands a man with a knife, who stabbed me, while in the yard lies a black monster who hit me with a club, and upon the roof the jungle the judge is seated, and called out, 'Bring the rogue here.' So I hurried away as fast as I could, and thenceforward the robbers did not venture again to the house, which, however, pleased the four Bruman musicians, so they never wished to leave it again. And he was last told the story, and he who last told the story has hardly finished speaking yet. And there you have it, the Berman Town Musicians. And that concludes the story time of the Shen Show. And now let's check out the Bible, or the odb.org. That's right, Our Daily Bread. It's time to do the Our Daily Bread portion of the program. Just in case idols. Whoops, just in case idols. We don't need no just in case idols. We don't need no idols at all whatsoever. Anyway, we're going to read Jeremiah 11:9 through 13. That's what we're going to be reading today. Due to the fact I cannot read the ODB, the Our Daily Bread devotion, due to the fact it's a copyright issue. They have their own narrated version. So here we are, Jeremiah 11:9 through 13. Then the Lord said to me, there is a conspiracy among the people of Judea and those who live in Jerusalem. They have returned to the sins of their ancestors, who refused to listen to my words. They have followed other gods to serve them. Both Israel and Judea have broken the covenant I made with their ancestors. Therefore, this is what the Lord says. I will bring on them a disaster they cannot escape. Although they cry out to me, I will not listen to them. The towns of Judea and the people of Jerusalem will go and cry to the gods to whom they burn incense, but they will not help them at all when disaster strikes. You, Judea, have as many gods as you have towns, and the altars you have set up to burn incense to that shameful god Baal are as many as the streets of Jerusalem. There you go. All kinds of different gods other than the one and only God the Father, the great I am, Jehovah Jireh, the bestest, the God of grace, the God of glory. Amen. Anyway, that was Jeremiah 11:9 through 13, which concludes the daily bread portion of our program, which concludes the show. I am going to sing one song for you, though. As always I do. That would be, oh, goodbye, my friends, it's a time to go. I said, goodbye, my friends, it's a time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.